Hey folks, haven't done one of these in a while. This is a New Hampshire update. Um, on the state side, we've got House panel OK's open carry gun bill, recommends passage. Concealed weapons permit would no longer be required. New Hampshire may soon become an open carry state, allowing anyone to carry a firearm without a concealed weapons permit. The House Criminal Justice and Public Safety Committee voted 11 to 6 Wednesday to recommend HB 330 pass the House. The bill would also allow a person to have firearms loaded or empty while in or on a vehicle. But it does not override other laws that ban weapons from public schools, restrict who may possess a weapon, or govern hunting. Representative Keith Krice, Republican Canterbury, who chaired the subcommittee that worked on the bill, gave the example of a person being allowed to carry a weapon on a snowmobile, but being prosecuted for hunting out of season if he shot a deer. I don't believe any of us want a 16-year-old carrying a concealed weapon, he said. Several Democrats on the committee were concerned eliminating the concealed weapon permit requirement would allow a person with mental illness to carry a concealed weapon. Let me tell you, if a person had a mental illness, it should be on the state base, and they shouldn't be able to buy the weapon legally through the state. Just saying. We're saying anybody over the age of 18 can carry a concealed weapon and go any place they want to, said Representative Laura Panteluscos, Democrat Portsmouth. We're opening up the floodgates with this bill and heading into very, very dangerous waters. Ooh, yeah, somebody with a gun. Ooh. The committee also voted 14 to 3 to hold HB 536 until next year. The bill would make it a natural right to carry a firearm without a permit, openly or concealed. The committee did recommend HB 378 be approved by the House. The bill removes the mandatory jail sentence for committing a felony while armed. The mandatory sentence provision is what sent Ward Bird to jail. Excuse me. Bird had his sentence commuted in February by the Executive Council. He was convicted of criminal threatening for brandishing a handgun in front of a woman when she came onto his Molten Borough property in 2006. Clearly posted, no trespassing, private property. Advocates of Bird said he was wrongly convicted, which touched off a statewide debate over gun rights and protecting one's property. The committee recommended the House kill HB 576, which several members called the shoot to kill bill. The bill was also intended to address Ward Bird's situation, but longtime committee member Representative David Welch, Republican Kingston, said it did much more than that. You could shoot somebody for stealing your hubcaps, he said. The Castle Doctrine. The committee also voted to recommend the House approve one of 3 bills that would expand the Castle Doctrine, which allows people to defend themselves in their homes to any public place. Under current law, a person should first try to retreat from a threat before using deadly force. All 3 bills, HB 207, 210, and 567, would eliminate that requirement. The committee recommended House Bill 210 be approved, while the other 2 should be killed. HB 207 and 567 would have given criminal and civil immunity to any person who legally uses deadly force. And 567 would create the presumption that when a person uses deadly force to protect themselves, an attacker intended to cause harm. The law enforcement opposed all three bills. A similar bill passed the legislature in 2006, but was vetoed by Governor John Lynch. The committee also decided to hold HB 524 until next year. HB 524 would have made changes in controversial SB 500, which reformed the corrections and parole system. Well, if this gets through the Senate, it definitely will not be vetoed by Lynch, or if he does, he probably just won't sign it. But if he does, well, it'll go through anyways. You got a veto-proof house down there. And let's see. And the last bit of highlights from the state this week. Marijuana effort gets high approval. Panel votes 14-3 for medicinal use. Patients seeking patients seeking marijuana to treat debilitating medical conditions came a step closer to relief yesterday when a House committee recommended legalizing medical marijuana. The House Health, Human Services, and Elderly Affairs Committee voted 14-3 to send the bill to the full House with a recommendation that it pass. Getting another step closer. Well, folks, that's about it for the wrap-ups this week. Town meeting, well, that's another thing. Peace out, all.